Thanks a lot, Alyssa. You can catch Dr. Paul in person at the library the second Monday of January and February. And now I am here with the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for the ski area, Mr. Matt Windt.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. I have a lot of questions for you.
I'm
but
ready.
We have to start with the quintessential one with everybody on this couch, which is how did you make it here? How did you get here?
Gosh, I'm originally from Pennsylvania. We've lived in Colorado since about 2002, and this is our fourth winter in Telluride. So we've been here, just over 3.5 years. And gosh, we've lived in a couple different mountain towns in Colorado, but Telluride's always sort of been our favorite. So the chance to get here and move here with the family and raise our kids in such a awesome little community that is Telluride was just something we couldn't pass up.
It is. It's kid heaven here, right?
It really is. Kids and dogs.
Yeah, that's right. So you have dogs too?
No, we have a cat. Nobody ever said that Telluride's a place to raise your cat, but our cat loves it.
It's not
here.
good for sales and marketing. You got to have the dog with the bear all around its neck or
That's
the golden retriever. So tell me a little bit about what's going on with the mountain this year. I guess this last year at this time I sat on this very couch with one Mr. Bell Jensen, and he was talking actually about all of these really amazing advanced snowmaking techniques because we had a really rough winter last year. Not the case so far this year.
No, we have been off to an incredible start this season. I think year to date we have about 83 inches of natural snowfall. Combined with all that amazing snowmaking technology that Bill talked about last year, and what we've really been blessed with is consistent cold weather.
That's right.
That has allowed us to get access to the meadows and Lift 4, much sooner than we had last year, and continue to make snow up in the Lift 5, Lift 6. Gosh, we're already working on the Telluride Trail side, that's ski access into town, down into Coonskin. We've moved equipment over into Butterfly. We're working over on Lift 10. We're just so far ahead of last year. Fun fact for you, last year in the month of November, we had 16 inches of snow. This year, we only had 22 inches.
Yeah.
So really our natural snowfall came in October, and then we had that great storm in early December that really got us rocking and rolling. Opened some of the natural terrain on Lift 4, got us into Lift 5. It's why we're skiing Lift 6, and it's why we're skiing Lift 9 tomorrow.
Amazing. You're opening Lift 9. This is great. This is our favorite. This is the locals lift and everything like that.
It's the locals lift, and tomorrow on Wednesday it's going to open for a community preview. So it's going to open regular hours, but that means we're going to open it for one day, and then we're going to close it. And Ski Patrol is going to go out and they're going to assess sort of the condition of the snowpack. And then as soon as we can reopen it, and we're thinking that's about Wednesday the 19th, so another week later, we plan to open Lift 9 for the season. So
Incredible.
I encourage the community to get out there, tear up that powder, have a great time.
Do it.
Be safe. It's early season conditions, but enjoy it. This is our thank you to the community. Lift 9's our chair, and it's incredible terrain. And when we have snowfall like this over on Lift 9, we need to ski it, right? It's got to be skied. That's what's best for the snowpack and stability, and it really helps Ski Patrol.
You have a great job because you just get to especially when there's snowfall like this, right? Because you just get to promote one of the greatest ski areas in Colorado. And in fact, Condé Nast Traveler, right, has named you guys the best ski area 6 out of 7 years or something like that?
For the 6th year out of 7, the readers of Condé Nast, they put out an annual reader survey.
Yeah.
And for the 6th out of 7th year, Telluride's been rated the #1 ski resort in the U.S. and Canada. So there's some pretty incredible resorts, in North America. And we are really honored to achieve that accolade for so many years. It's really a community-wide effort. Telluride, the experience here is so much more than lifts and snow. And I think to be the #1 resort requires this experience and this level of service. And that's what we talk about with the community and really appreciate from the community. Our #1 focus is the experience our guests have. That when you combine that unique twist with the incredible terrain and our scenery and everything else that's unique and different, the character of town, this old historic mining town, all of that becomes this package that is unlike anything else in North America.
It's not hard to sell with snow. Well, I'm sure your job.
Am I overselling it?
No, it's it's perfect. And actually, what I want to talk about is actually getting people here, because Telluride's kind of, at the end of the earth here. It's not as accessible like right off the highways and things like that, like Aspen. But you guys have done a variety of things this year, including negotiating to get some more flight service here into Telluride. You guys are part of the Epic Pass now, right? You built an app. So talk a little bit about those things.
Gosh, that's 3 questions in one.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
We have, we're super excited about our alliance with the Epic Pass. So for the first winter of a multi-year alliance, Epic Pass holders now have access to Telluride. Full Epic Pass holders on the Epic Pass, the Epic 7, and Epic 4 now have access to ski in Telluride. And what we learned through our conversations is that most of them live in our nonstop flight markets. They're in New York and Chicago and California and Texas, Atlanta and the Southeast. So now all of these pass holders, have access because of their pass product. And because of the hard work of the Colorado Flight Alliance, they're really the partner, the tip of the spear in terms of access into Telluride. Now the combination of those variables and the new flights, right? So daily service from Newark that we've never had before.
That's amazing.
3 flights a day, up to 3 flights a day from Dallas. That's great for Texas, but it's great for the Southeast. It's great for our guests on the East Coast. That connection, multiple connections now available through Dallas, through Chicago, through Denver. Just adds convenience and options. Because what we find is that it hasn't always been the absence of flights, it's the flight times, it's the connections.
Yeah.
It's the ability for a CEO to get to Telluride and have situations change at work, and their ability to go home, unexpectedly. So now with the flight program and what the Air Org have provided is just more options. That's great for rates, it's great for flight times. So not only is that service into Montrose incredible, we also have the return of commercial service into Telluride Regional. So Telluride Regional Airport is 10 minutes from the slopes. So you can connect through Denver. Carrier's name is Boutique Air. They're a United Airlines partner. You can fly in from anywhere in the country directly into Telluride and be on the slopes a half hour later. That is unlike anything else.
Absolutely. When you fly in, if you take Boutique Air into Telluride, you will find out also why it is unlike anything else. It's one of the highest commercial airports in the United States.
It's a fun little airplane ride. It's on a Pilatus, airplane. I flew out and back in, just a couple weeks ago, and the convenience that it affords. It can be a little bumpy, but my flights were really pretty smooth.
Oh, I think it's very nice. It's just kind of a crazy thing, sort of flying into Telluride. It's really a unique experience, and you get this shot of the surrounding San Juan Mountains and everything. I thought it's beautiful.
I mean, my flight back from Denver was really incredible. You take off out of Denver, and you sort of fly right over all the ski resorts in Colorado. So you fly over Summit County, and you can see Breckenridge, and you can see the back bowls of Vail, and you can see, literally, I was able to see Aspen's airport out my window. I could see the runway down there, over Crested Butte. And so it's pretty incredible. You pass all those airports on your way to Telluride. And when I sort of say that, I always think of Johnny Stevens' old statement. Nobody ever came to Telluride on their way to somewhere else.
See? There you go.
It's what makes us so special. I mean, this place has so many things that make it unique and different, and our location is one of them. Air access is improving, but our location in southwestern Colorado is really part of what has allowed Telluride to maintain its character and be different and just be exceptional.
It's beautiful. Certainly is beautiful. I have to ask you one last thing, which is if you're here and you're skiing and you're with the kids and you've got the whole family here because you've come here and it's a big vacation. What are you doing once you get off the hill, minus après drinks at the various restaurants and all those kind of things, which we have a lot of here in Telluride?
I think you start après on mountain at one of the Alpino Vino or après at All Reds, right, somewhere on the mountain. You end up in either the village or town. If you're in the village, you've got to take the family ice skating. It's right outside the Madeline. If you're in town or you're looking for activities that are a little more action-oriented, you can go snowmobiling or snowshoeing. Try fat tire biking, right? Bikes with big fat tires, and you actually bike on snow. Something not a lot of people have heard of. There's snowshoeing, and it's all right here. Some activities you've got to hop in a shuttle and go a few minutes down the road, but for the most part, all the activities we offer, the historical museum in town, it's all right here in Telluride. So you're not I mean, really, we say you don't need a car when you're in Telluride to experience all those other activities. You know, again, no car required.
Yep, just park it in the garage and put some sticks on your feet and slide around. They're going to have a lot of terrain open on the mountain soon. Matt, before you go, I think the quintessential question that everybody's wondering is, what is your favorite ski run?
My friend Carter and I had this epic day up on La Rosa, one of the runs up off of Prospect Chair. It's a short hike. It's in between some runs that are a little more popular, a little easier to get to. But La Rosa, Carter, that one's for you. That's probably my favorite run up there on the mountain. It holds the snow. It's got some rocks, got some trees. You know, nice steep pitch. It's a lot of fun.
Quintessentially Colorado.
It really is.
Matt Windt, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to do the
That's right.
That's the Telluride handshake, everybody.